Hello, lovely people. Good evening to you. This is yours truly. Sorry, I couldn't come your way in the morning, so we're just doing this real quick and very snappy. Today is Friday, as you know it, and you can ask me anything and I'll answer you. All right. Sorry, I'll put this on YouTube later. So if you're watching it on YouTube, this was broadcasted live on Facebook. Sorry about that. But anyway, if you put any question there, I'll do my best to respond. Yes, so what are we talking about? We are talking about professionalism. Tomorrow, we will have a quick discussion that borders on the professionalism that we as teachers must exhibit in the discharge of our duties. Then we may also look at the comparison between trained teachers or teachers who went to the training college. Josh, you have abandoned me, eh? Josh, why have thou forsaken me, Josh? So tomorrow we'll be having that quick discussion with Professional Teachers Forum and some few friends, how we do it. Josh, you can join that discussion tomorrow, all right? Make time and join that discussion tomorrow. I want your views. You are fresh in the US, so you guys have fresh ideas. You have fresh ideas. Please come and share with us. Is there any difference between teachers who went to training college and those who went to the university direct? Is there any difference in the discharge of their duties? And also about giving scoring assessments. What are the best practices? Is it okay? Is it right to score your students or to grade your students' assignments and give them 0? Is it the right thing to do? Maybe we may add, we may want to join a professional psychologist or a special education teacher to give us her views also. Yes, one of my colleagues, she's a special education teacher. We may want to understand why it is appropriate or inappropriate to give students 0. And I've said it before that I do not do that. Michael, Tite. So throughout my practice in Ghana, when I started teaching in 2010, October 2010, until I left in 2019, I did not. Well, if I did it in hindsight or by mistake, fine, but I have never given any student 0. In fact, when I grade your book and I grade your paper, I'll put 2 strokes. I'll just do piao piao, meaning they are incorrect and I want you to correct them, and I'll put comments there because feedback is very, very important in grading or assessment. It is one of the things that we as professional teachers need to do. But what is the effect of giving a student 0? I mean, I don't believe that that students have 0. You know why? I know what it does to me, or I knew what it did to me when I was a student. When they give you 0, there is this psychological effect it has on you. Okay? As if to tell you that for you, you are blank. There is nothing in your head. But do you know the effort it took me to write that assignment? Do you know what it took? Do you know what I went through to even write that wrong answer for you? Eh? Do you know what I went through as a student, or your students are going through in writing the wrong answer for you? It's not easy. They go through pain to do calculation, and you see a student doing calculation, quoting formulas, and all the way down, then all you do is 0. Hey, how? Personally, I don't believe in that, so I don't do it, and I've always advocated for that. So tomorrow we'll bring the arguments for and against, so that we all learn. It's a learning platform, and we learn every day. What are the professional practices that are, right to upheld? What are the ones that need to be, done away with? And all kind of conversations. We try to mix it up, but we'll focus on these 2 things. And as we do it, there will be other areas that will be coming across. So guys, Josh, Tagwanti, you guys are here. I will need your voice on this. I will need your voice on this discussion tomorrow. All right. I know tomorrow is Saturday. You are not doing Galamsey. Please come on board and let's have a quick discussion. Just add your voice. It is nice to learn from those of you who just came. Some of us, we are old. We came here long ago. Letitia, good evening. So our ideas are cake, right? But Tagwanti and George and Co, they are the new teachers in town. Nashiru. Assalamu alaikum, Nashiru. They are the new teachers in town. Letitia, you are also, do you also give 0 to your student, Letitia? You mark. These students will construct sentences. They will do everything. Then you tell them that they have 0. Hey, Letitia, you are wicked though. Then you tell them that they have 0. How on earth can you do that? Those are some of the professional practices that we'll be talking about. Good evening to you. And anything in between, whether it is right or wrong. In fact, do you grade every assignment you give? Is it necessary to grade every assignment you give? Is it appropriate to grade every assignment you give? Because here in the US, the student will ask you, is this for grade? If it is not for grade, it means they are not going to do it. Yes. Sometimes they can do that. Mr. Oh, are you going to grade this? Let me say yes. If I say, well, this is just for practice. Oh, so I don't need it, man. Okay. Then there's no point. He's not gonna look at it. Trust me. Ellen, good evening. The moment you said it's not for grade, forget it. Yamutu. You know, go do it. But if you tell them, oh, this is for grade, this is for grade, speed, everybody will be doing it. In fact, they will finish it that day and give it to you. Yes, Ima also needs to come and add his voice to the discussion. All the new era teachers, I need you to add your voice tomorrow to the discussion about assessment, grading, and feedback to students. What are the professional standards? What are the right things to do? What are the right things not to do? Let's do that discussion. Let's talk about teacher behavior. Let's talk about attitude towards work. Let's talk about professionalism in general. Sorry. How should a teacher dress to school? What are the dress codes? Are there any dress codes as a teacher? As a female teacher, can I wear anything to school? Is there even any dress code in the teacher's manual that we are supposed to adhere to? Ima, good evening to you. Madam Grace, good evening. I hope everything is fine. Sorry guys, I'm having hiccups. The Niger says, whether graded or not, I tell them I'll grade it. Yeah, the Niger, you know the trick, Whether it is about graded or not, no. You have to tell them it's for grade. It's for grade though. Even if it's free grade, they will take it. How can you give work and you don't want to grade it? Dogwe, how can you give work and you don't want to grade it? Oh, just to give you an information, those of you watching, those of you on the subscribers page on Facebook, I shared some links. I shared some 2 links with you. Kindly go there and check if you are on the subscribers page. Kindly go there and check. All right. Sorry about my hiccups. Ellen, if you're on the subscribers page, kindly go there and check. Yeah, kindly go there and check. Kindly go to the subscribers page. I've shared some links for an agency that is recruiting. In fact, I had an email from them for the links that I'm supposed to use, but I forgot. Trust me, the email was hiding somewhere. So today I saw it and I said, look, let me share it with those who may need it. It's very important. All right. It's very, very important. So if you are in need of any extra agencies, I've shared that link. They need special education teachers more. They need a lot of special education teachers. So please go there. Their fees are there. Look at it. If it's okay for you, we go ahead. Okay. It's very important. So tomorrow we are going to talk about professionalism. Can I still wait on your message? Who is that? Letitia, you are still waiting on my message. Oh, really? Letitia, remind me. Oh, I forgot. Please send an update. I beg you. You see, the thing is, if the people plenty. So as you sent it, I said I will reply you. I have not. If I have not, please remind me. Okay, remind me so that I can do justice to it. But if you forgot, and I also forget, it will all be forgotten. Yeah. So that is all. I mean, today is Friday. I don't want to bore you. It's late, and I'm also running late to the house. So we'll have a full discussion tomorrow. Okay, invite somebody. Let us learn. You see, I don't hold myself. No one in this business holds himself out as the standard for anybody to follow. We all share ideas and we all try to interpret the professional codes of conduct that we have signed up to. I know there are professional code of conduct in Ghana, in Africa, in so many countries. Even in the US, there are professional codes of conduct. You cannot just dress anyhow to school. You cannot just do anything you want. You cannot just touch any student the way you want. You understand? You cannot just grade any work. If you grade them, that student, the mother and the parent, they can sue you. Yes, Ghana, nobody knows the law. The students don't know the law, so they don't know how to sue us. But if they were to be suing us, a lot of teachers will be bankrupt. In fact, a lot of school districts will be bankrupt by now because they will sue you of all the money that you have as your budget. Here, it is very common. The school district can be sued. If you sue your teacher, you can add a school district to it, and you can add the principals, you can add the admins and everybody in the school, and they will chop your money for free. So it is very, very important. You know the codes of conduct, you know the professional codes of conduct, and adhere to it. Yes, let me take my time and read. I saw a message from okay, Shraba. I couldn't find a link on the subscribers page. Oh, really? It is there on the subscribers page. Are you on the subscribers page? It is there. It should be there. I shared it this afternoon. So if you are on the subscriber, it should be there. Let me see. Ellen says, I don't give 0 because it demotivates the students. And the feedback I write and call them to have a discussion after every exercise. That is good. That is a good practice. Ellen, that is a very good practice. You are supposed to give feedback. Even if you don't call them, you are supposed to write your comments there. Not, in fact, those things very good. Good. Those things motivate us. If you see the red pen with very good, do you know what it does to me? That day, I have won lotto. If I see very good. Even the good is without the very. It is very, very important. It is very sweet. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful experience to just have the good without the V. So sometimes those feedbacks and writing little comments, you missed this step or you used the formula wrongly. This is the right formula. Giving those little comments is very important. Okay, I know that some subjects is very difficult, like the languages and all that. But even the languages is easy to even comment. As you are reading, you are making the corrections, crossing the T's, dotting the I's, trying to correct their vocabs and things. It's very important. You don't need to write much. But math, for instance, you can tell them specifically the steps. Okay, you missed this step. You should have done this here. Okay, you multiply by 4 instead of adding with 4. You know, those little comments is very important. Those are the feedbacks. Those are the feedbacks. Charlotte, Amo, good evening. You know it's Friday. I mentioned people's name. An American student would prefer to swim the sea for grades. What will I do to get my grades up? Yes, Tag, you know the trick. Tommy, I salute. Shadrach, thank you for watching. Inshiraba says, what is the name of the agency, please? I want to try it out. It's in tracks. It's there. It's there. The link is there. I put a specific link twice. I made 2 posts on the subscribers page today. Mami Mercy, good evening. Tag. An American student will want to even swim the sea for grades. Oh, you don't know. You don't know how important the grades are for them, eh? They like the grades more than their life. They will tell you, Musa, good evening. They will tell you, Mr. O, what should I do to bring my grade up? Somebody who has not done anything in your class for the whole semester. He said, Mr. O, what should I do to bring my grade up? No, go and do all the work and bring it. He said, no, Mr. O, those ones, those days are gone. Mr. O, now, what should I do? Then you have to give, and you see, by the law, you have to give them something to do to cover up. Are you aware that if a child misses a test, in your class, you are supposed to create another test, and a different version of the same test, and administer to that child? Are you aware? Yes. Are you aware that you cannot just do unannounced quiz, unannounced test? No, you cannot. You cannot. Yeah, those are part of the discussion we'll be having tomorrow. Agosia, you cannot just walk to your class and say, take your notebooks, open, mentor. No. Those ones, they are for fun. But if you want to do it and grade it, no, you are not allowed to do that professionally. You are not. Because you are supposed to inform me. Assessment. Don't forget, I did measurement and evaluation. If you are evaluating somebody, you need to give them prior notice. You need to alert them the areas you are going to evaluate them off from, and all those things. You need to tell them. You need to let them be aware of their evaluation. You cannot just get up and be evaluating people. That is why your supervisors cannot walk to your class to evaluate you without telling you. In fact, formal observation here in America is very important. And those formal observations are what they use to grade you. Whether you are effective, ineffective, you are growing, or we call it developing. Now, for formal observations, they will need to sit with you. What are you going to teach? How are you going to teach it? What are the TLMs? What are the teacher moves you are going to make? So if the supervisor comes, he's looking out for those things. But if it is informal observation, the walkthroughs, we call it walkthroughs. Walkthroughs, they don't need to announce. You can be teaching and they'll walk and come in. Those ones, you don't need to be tense. You just look normal. They are walking around, looking at the students, looking at what you are teaching, you are doing, then give comments. Then sometimes they will put it, we have a system, they will put it in. You will go and read, oh, when I walked your class, you were doing this topic, and I observed that students were off the topic and they were doing this and this. And I also observed that one student was struggling with a question you asked, and you provided the answer that was a good one. Or they will tell you, oh, one student needed help, you couldn't help them. They'll tell you the areas to grow and the areas you are glowing. It means one is L, one is R. Please, if those from Kumasi, don't mix the two. Grow and glow. Glow means, yes, thumbs up. You are doing good in those areas. Grow means these are the areas that you need help with. So, they are using adjectives to make you feel okay, but they are telling you, this one, they do well. This one, they do well. Hey, Mr. O, I remember very well a shy boy in my class drew something to explain a concept, and I really liked it, and I wrote a simple comment. Yes, it's very, very important, because you said you should explain something. You can use diagrams to explain the same concept. So it's very, very important. Matilda, good evening to you. Thank you, Ellen, for that comment. Very, very important. Yes. So let's have those discussions tomorrow. See, we learn from each other every day. We learn from each other every day. You know the things I learn from people commenting on my page every day? Yes, I learned a lot. I've been learning a lot of things, and I pick a lot of nuggets and I apply them in my classroom. You never know. See? It's very, very important. Alice Gadasu. Alice, your name is wonderful. Kwesi Azoko. Is it Azoko or Azuko? That's a powerful name. Kwesi, I see you. Thank you guys all for engaging with me. And I'm going to leave you here. Let's enjoy a little bit of the road. Let's see America Roots more. You see all these, very soon the trees will come back. They will be green very soon. It's dry. It looks dry this moment, huh? Don't worry. I'll give you like a week or two. You start seeing all the greens. All the greens. So guys, let's all try to be professional. Let's do our best, discharge our duties to the best of our abilities. One of the professional things to do is to be driving and not to be using your phone. But it is common now. People drive, use their phones. People are driving, they are pressing it. Yeah, I'm also guilty of it, right? I'm also doing video whilst driving. But at least mine is stationary. So guys, let's interact tomorrow. I'll see you when I see you. Have a wonderful evening. Have a wonderful weekend. Stay blessed.